Stuart, back for another update. It's been 3 weeks since we last spoke and played a few games since then. Started off with St Anthony's. How did that one go?
Good night. I felt not turned a corner as such, but I think you always believe in the boys you've got, but the boys kind of proved to me certainly that night that they can show grit and determination and go for line in games. I felt it was actually a really good cup tie in the sense that both sides have had good chances, and I think they've hit the bar from a free kick, or Jake made a save from a free kick, but Jake's had saves, their goalies had saves to make in the game. It was a really good end-to-end game, but I think what's got us over the line was the fact how resolute we defended. I think we started with Kieran Finlay at centre half. I think Thomas then came on in central defence, and the three of them when they played their part were tremendous, were really good. I think came out in midfield after that actually. But as a defensive unit, they were tremendous, and it goes to show in terms of, I think we'll touch upon it, but how much better we are defensively this year. Better unit, better group. I thought we deserved to go through. We've now defeated two Glaswegian sides who sit first and second currently in their conference without conceding a goal, and the first and second top goal scorers in the league, both of them. So big achievement again to get through that, and I was delighted because I think that's one of the best kind of gritty performances I've seen from our boys.
Lyall Roberts man of the match that night.
He just covers so much ground. He's probably now settled in that area of the pitch for us in that shape, and he breaks up play, passes the ball, and he's done really well. Again, it's mental. I think he's only 16. I know he's trained with Kevin a couple of times now, and then at Dalkeith he's done really well. But he's really come out of shell, and he's getting better and better for us. So, great night all round, to be honest.
After that, it was a trip back into the city for a league game against Edinburgh South. What were your thoughts on that one?
I felt, I think the score probably didn't reflect the full game, if I'm being honest. I thought Edinburgh South had chances, and they played well. They did play well. They caused us problems. I think the goals that we scored that night are real quality. I think the first goal in particular was a great run and finish from Daniel. But I think the second goal was my personal favourite because it's like we talked about, and I've actually spoken to Adam about it, about making that run from the back post and from supporting from midfield. It's a great finish. We take all the goals really well, but I think, and we'll go on to it, but I felt that was maybe a wee wake-up call, because I don't think we were at our best that night. We started the game very well. First 15-20 minutes were tremendous, very, very good. But I felt we were too passive out of the ball at that point. So don't get me wrong, it's a great sign that we're going up there and scoring 5 goals and winning 5-2, but we probably weren't at our best that night for me.
Daniel Hall scoring a hat-trick that night. Was it an easy pick for man of the match?
Aye, it was, particularly with the quality goals he scored. I believe it was one header and two kind of similar kind of mazy runs and that shot. He liked after cutting aside, so provides so much for the team. Particularly something that probably goes a wee bit unnoticed is his ability out of possession. He'll go and break up play, he'll go and tackle, and he's very, very good in that shape as well, running back the way. So Daniel was fantastic that night, and again, first of a couple of hat-tricks recently, so did really well that night, yeah.
And then it was Dalkeith Thistle in a friendly match last Monday night.
Disappointing. Probably the best thing we could have done. I think we made 7 changes or something to the start 11 on the Friday, because I felt there was a lot of boys needed minutes, even that was actually starting or giving them a start or a good run. We made 7 changes, and to be honest, I said this to them afterwards on the Friday. I probably didn't give them enough credit on the night in terms of how well we played in the first half, just in case we couldn't score. We just couldn't score. I think we did everything we could with the ball. We created good opportunities, we just couldn't score. Out of possession, I've still said this to them, I thought we were poor. I thought we were too passive again. We weren't aggressive enough, didn't win the ball back, didn't make contact. But with the ball we were good. And to be honest, if you look at the whole piece, how we lose 4-3, I'm not quite sure, and based on chances created, but probably your answer is we probably look like ourselves from last season in the way we defended, so that is probably your answer. But over the piece, I felt we actually, particularly first half, knocked the ball out really well, stroked the ball out well, created enough good chances to win 2 or 3 games of football. Didn't in the first half, went 1-0. And in the second half I felt we lost control of the game, which can be seen by the scoreline. It was too end to end for me, didn't really have a grip of the game, and albeit we scored more goals, we scored 3 goals in the second half, didn't like the way the game went in terms of not having control of that at all. So probably a good wake up call, particularly who we played on Friday past, but for me these friendlies are getting a wee bit concerning in terms of I don't think we've applied ourselves the best we can. But that being said, the boys have reacted really well on Friday, so can't complain in that sense.
As you mentioned, Friday just passed, Arniston Rangers at home.
Yeah.
How did that one go?
I said that to them afterwards. I said I think we can still move the ball quicker, but I'm not gonna stand and moan after winning 10-0. I felt general, and again another horrendous night for football. I thought we played really well. I thought we scored some nice goals. I thought we moved the ball well. I think we can still move it quicker. I think we can still cut our touch a wee bit, but that's me asking us to be brilliant and perfect. So I felt some of our play was good. I felt we got the ball out for the back well. I was pleased for Jack's getting a hat-trick. I think that's been a long time coming for him. He's been playing well and maybe not getting the rewards that he gets for that. And Daniel played up front as well on Friday and played really well. 2 strikers getting 6 goals between them, you can't complain. And there's contributions all over the pitch from Allan, from Cal, from Yashu. I think that's it in terms of assists, but I thought the team effort, I thought we played well. And it's another game that I feel that we needed in the bank to continue this run of form that we're on. Happy with it. I still like to be a bit better at points, but I can't complain. I'm not going to complain.
You already mentioned him, but Jack Clark man of the match last Friday.
Brilliant. This Land Cup's good, and something that probably does go unnoticed at points is in terms of how much he contributes when the ball goes forward. He does assist for the players. I think he's on 14 or something this season, which is really good. I'd like him to add a bit more goals to the game, but I've said that to myself. I think he can contribute more on that front, but he's developed a lot over the last kind of 18 months. The way he links the play, the way it's just general understanding of the game, he's got a lot better. So no, it was excellent on Friday.
And just since the turn of the year, Stuart, we've taken 13 out of a possible 15 points in the league.
Yeah.
The current form's been excellent.
Much better. I think that comes down to kind of the solid base that they've got. I feel and it's difficult for boys who are not in the team because they'll see the team winning and it's hard to get in the team, but I think we've kept 8 clean sheets this season, which I think could be double what we did last year already in March. So that probably gives us a good basis to go and perform, but as you say, it's a significant improvement. 4 wins out of 5 I think and drawn 1, so I think it's actually we're kind of 2 or 3 minutes away for winning that as well. I think for me, and I've said this multiple times before, like development football is not about winning, but I think the positive thing is seeing progression, and that's probably significance of these wins is that, for example, Leith, we've then gone and beaten them, Preston, we've then gone and beaten them, Edinburgh South, we previously drawn, we win, so it shows progression in that sense. So I couldn't be happier in terms of the way we're going. I don't think we've really leapfrogged anyone much, albeit we went above Musselburgh because the game was off, and Harrington because they got points deducted. But I feel we've closed the gap to the top now, which I feel is a fair reflection of where we're at as a group, and probably what I said in one of these updates before Christmas.
As you mentioned, closing the gap in the top, 7 points off the top of the league with a game in hand.
Yeah, listen, we've got our own aims and objectives that we discussed at the start of the season, and I think we're getting closer to them. All I want is to go and compete. It's only our 2nd season at 20, we're not unrealistic in what we're asking the boys to go and do. We're a very young team. We've seen boys get involved with the first team this year, which is great, but I think we're now getting to the stage where we're becoming more consistent, which is what I want. I'm seeing people and they're saying, oh, boys are doing well, but that's where we should be with this quality player that we've got in here. So I'm pleased in terms of the consistency we're now showing defensively, we look better. Jake and Harris are having a lot of saves to make in games generally, so again, that's a positive sign for me.
Next up in the league, a tough, tricky away to Newtongrange Star.
A difficult game, they're scoring goals, and by the looks of it, a lot of the games are open. It certainly was here. We won 6-3 the last time we played here on Newtongrange Park, but Friday been a difficult game. We've got good players. I think they lost lost 6-3 again to Pennycook a few weeks ago. I think it was one that I saw, so it'll be an open game, I'm sure, but I just want us to go and not just compete, but to go and continue and play with the intensity and the ascendancy that we have been. We've been playing some nice stuff, but out of possession we've been brilliant, really full of energy and full enthusiasm, which has been really important. I think getting these results that we have. I felt Preston, Leith and Hutchie, I felt out of possession we were sensational. Same with St Anthony's actually. I felt we were just out of possession, we hunted the ball back, we were high at the pitch, and a lot of teams couldn't live with that kind of intensity and that pressure, which I've been really happy with. So on Friday it's doing exactly the same. It'll be a difficult game, albeit they're below us. It's kind of, there's a lot of teams in this league that are similar levels, and it'll be a difficult game.
And speaking of difficult games, we've drawn Spartans in the next round of the cup.
I says to our boys, I says that's what you want. It's the last 16 of a cup. I'll need to check, I don't know off the top of my head, but I think that's the first we've been in a cup competition in terms of having all the clubs at 20s at it. So it's a great opportunity. I says to them, you want to get a kind of a Stirling Uni, you might want to go and get a Spartans, you might want to go and get a Stirling Uni away, you might want win these big grounds. So it's a massive opportunity playing against a big club like Spartans. Chance to cause an upset, because they're posting out today, but we're massive underdogs and we've not conceded a goal in the competition yet. So they should be full of confidence, ready to go and take them on I think it's the 15th of March. Home tie, hopefully get a crowd down and go and get behind the lads, because it'll be a great occasion if we can go and cause a wee upset there, but we'll wait and see.
Just finally how much Stuart and Wilson will movement within the squad, aside of them in departure.
Yes, so we've brought in Lyall Roberts, who has been training us for a while. Al was also with us last season. I think I said as much in my post, but I think there's never been any doubt in Al's ability. Al's a good player, he can score goals, he's got great feet and contribute, as he did on Monday night. I think he'll add to the squad. Now midfield option, but he's a different option. He's technically superb, and probably has seen on social media on the Wednesday we did that post after training. He can score goals. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can now add. To say he's a year older now, and I think he's taken on feedback, etc. from when he was here before. So I've got no doubt he can go and contribute again. And then Brandon has left us as well. So I think just probably testament to how competitive the squad is. Wasn't getting game time that he wanted, which is understandable. So we wish him all the best, whatever he chooses to do next, kind of thing.
Just mention the squad this year. We've got a few players have been missing lately. Is it a bit of an injury crisis?
We are struggling. We've been soldiering through. Leo's been missing since probably September or October. Well, he's had he had a number of ongoing issues with kind of the hip. He got back fit again, and then he was at Preston, I think he came on against. He's then on the Monday rolled his ankle, and when you've seen boys roll ankles, this was no nice. He's then rolled it again, so he's out again and struggling to get him back. So he's still going to the gym and things. So I'm hoping he's not that far away, but we've been toiling away with kind of injuries with him. We've then Jake Douther just got back from injury, played against St Anthony's, and then he's picked up another knock on his knee, which again is all swollen. So he's struggling at the minute. Bellamie's out just now as well. I think it was after the friendly on Monday, and then on Wednesday if it was glute, so he would involve on Friday. So injury with him. Ally Dickson had to come off at half time on Monday with his hamstring. He should be back in tonight. See how he goes this week, and then we've got a couple that still carrying knocks for the weekend. I think Yashu's at the gym this week, I think, because of his calf. On Friday, and maybe one more, I think Finlay with his knee. It's toiling after Friday, so we'll need to wait and see. We've got a few at the minute, so again it comes with opportunities, but hopefully we can get these boys back fit and ready to go for Friday, because it's been an intense few weeks. But as I say, if these boys come out, then hopefully that's opportunities for others.
Well, Stuart, thanks for the update and good luck with that coming fixtures.
Thanks, mate.